It is noteworthy that by the age of 80, people can enjoy a reduction of up to 50% in muscle groups, while in comparison to their more youthful years, sarcopenia is a critical circumstance, impacting more than 50 million seniors globally, quietly undermining the independence of innumerable individuals annually. More than 300,000 seniors find themselves hospitalized due to falls that may be directly attributed to muscle weakness. The aspect that is decidedly surprising. Findings published in the Journal of Physiology indicate that significant muscle loss isn't a foregone conclusion. While many people in their 70s face challenges with hiking stairs or rising from a chair without assistance, there is an exceptional cohort of seniors who maintain the muscle strength, capability, and even the appearance of those substantially younger. Superagers regularly demonstrate extraordinary capabilities, often surpassing the performance of those much younger in strength tests. They continue to engage in activities such as trekking, participating in sports, and maintaining full independence well into their 90s. What is their strategy? Researchers at the Mayo Clinic have pinpointed specific practices that significantly decelerate and can even reverse the loss of muscle related to aging. Practices that 93% of older adults remain entirely uninformed about. The most vital practice, identified by researchers at Harvard Medical School as capable of rebuilding lost muscle, even in individuals in their 70s and 80s, is often overlooked by many healthcare professionals while advising their older patients. It is noteworthy that numerous scientific experts continue to offer guidance that is at odds with modern scientific understanding concerning the vital elements for maintaining strength throughout the aging process. Stay with us until the conclusion, as the first habit is likely something you're mismanaging on a daily basis. That is a frequent mistake that triggers genetic pathways, leading to an increase in muscle deterioration. Addressing this specific matter may determine whether you flourish in your prime or find yourself relying on others as you age. Before we dive in, please share in the comments where you're tuning in from. Also, remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Without any delay, let's begin our journey. Habit number 7 involves the incorporation of hormetic stressors. Individuals in their 80s who exhibit remarkable strength frequently engage in practices that may seem counterintuitive. They routinely subject themselves to specific kinds of stress, known in clinical terms as hormetic stressors. Hormesis describes the positive effects that arise from exposure to low doses of substances that could generally be harmful at higher levels. Simply put, the challenges you face can enhance your strength, specifically when it comes to your muscles. Findings from the Buck Institute for Research on Aging indicate that brief encounters with certain stressors can trigger cellular protective responses that not only preserve muscle integrity, but also enhance its function and growth. Even among individuals in their 80s, temperature adaptation is the initial hormetic stressor employed by superagers. Brief exposure to cold, such as finishing showers with 30 to 60 seconds of cold water or conducting short cold plunges, stimulates brown fat, enhances mitochondrial biogenesis, and activates a hormone called adiponectin, which safeguards muscle mass from degradation. In a similar vein, exposure to heat, via saunas or warm baths, stimulates the activation of heat shock proteins, which play a crucial role in repairing damaged muscle cells and inhibiting protein degradation. A study conducted in Finland revealed that those who used the sauna regularly 4 to 7 times a week experienced a 40% reduction in muscle loss over a decade when compared to those who did not use the sauna. Intermittent fasting, also referred to as time-constrained eating, serves as the second hormetic stressor by restricting their eating to an 8 to 10 hour window each day. Individuals known for their durability activate autophagy, the cellular cleansing mechanism that eliminates damaged components and enhances muscle quality. Findings from the Salk Institute suggest that this practice can improve muscle mitochondrial function by as much as 10% within a 12-week period, irrespective of weight loss. The third hormetic stressor relates to brief explosive muscle contraction. Individuals called superagers often engage in a type of exercise recognized by scientists as overcoming isometrics. This involves exerting maximum effort to push or pull against immovable objects for a period of 5 to 10 seconds. The short but intense contractions deliver powerful signals to muscle cells, ensuring they retain their size and function while minimizing excessive stress on the joints. The effectiveness of these stressors lies in their intermittent nature. They should be concise, followed by sufficient recovery intervals. When done properly, these regulated stressors stimulate longevity genes, such as sirtuins and FOXOs, which play a crucial role in maintaining muscles as we age. Start with manageable steps in these practices, and gradually enhance your tolerance. It is vital to focus on achieving a level of stress that is practical and beneficial, rather than pushing your system to its limits. Habit number 6 focuses on the importance of timing your protein intake strategically. Many seniors concentrate on their protein intake, yet research suggests that the timing of intake may hold even more significance with advancing age. Our bodies exhibit a reduced efficiency in protein utilization, a phenomenon recognized by scientists as anabolic resistance. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition shows that older adults should consume protein at varied intervals during the day, rather than in a single meal, a common practice among many seniors. Here's the critical point. The period following each meal provides a crucial opportunity for protein synthesis in your muscles, typically lasting around 3 to 4 hours. Consuming all of your protein at dinner, as is common among many seniors, results in missed opportunities for muscle building during the day. The optimal strategy involves targeting 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein with each meal, distributed evenly throughout the day. Breakfast should include protein sources such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie rather than relying solely on toast or cereal. For lunch and dinner, it is advisable to maintain this approach by incorporating lean meats, fish, dairy or plant-based proteins such as beans and lentils for those following a vegetarian diet. Implementing this timing method can enhance muscle protein synthesis by as much as 25% when compared to consuming the same protein amount in fewer meals. In a 12-week study conducted by the University of Texas, participants who adhered to this method experienced an average muscle gain of 1.2 pounds, all while maintaining their existing lifestyle without any additional modifications. It's critical to recognize that the timing of your protein intake plays a pivotal role in muscle development, alongside the amount consumed. This factor can significantly influence whether your muscles thrive or deteriorate. Habit number 5 involves optimizing vitamin D levels. It is noteworthy that more than 80% of seniors exhibit a deficiency in what researchers have identified as the muscle vitamin. Vitamin D deficiency is rampant among older adults, and it is quietly undermining your strength. This is significant for several reasons. Vitamin D serves purposes beyond merely supporting bone health. Recent findings from Harvard researchers suggest that vitamin D plays a direct role in activating genes that are essential for muscle protein synthesis and growth. The muscle cells in your body possess distinct vitamin D receptors that, upon activation, initiate pathways responsible for the development and maintenance of muscles. A landmark study published in JAMA Internal Medicine found that seniors maintaining superior vitamin D levels exhibited 25% more muscle strength compared to their counterparts with deficiencies. They demonstrated markedly improved balance, coordination, and response time, all of which are crucial for fall prevention. Individuals called super-agers, who exhibit exceptional vitality well into their 80s, consistently display optimal vitamin D levels exceeding 40 nanograms per milliliter. In contrast, the average senior often presents with levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter, a range recognized as deficient. What are the best strategies for optimizing your vitamin D level? Although sunlight exposure is beneficial, its effectiveness diminishes with age, as our skin generates 50% less. Many seniors require additional supplementation, but the typical advice of 600 international units per day falls drastically short of what's necessary. Research indicates that most older adults require between 2,000 and 4,000 international units daily to achieve optimal levels, though this should be tailored according to individual blood test results. Combine this with foods rich in vitamin D such as fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products, along with 15 to 20 minutes of direct noon sun exposure whenever possible. A critical note: vitamin D functions in harmony with vitamin K2, which ensures that calcium is directed to your bones rather than your arteries. Adequate K2 is commonly found in fermented foods and specific animal products. Elevated levels of vitamin D supplementation may have a potential link to arterial calcification, a connection often overlooked, but with serious implications for your outcomes. Consult your doctor about undergoing a vitamin D blood test to test your current levels. Aim to elevate these levels to exceed 40 nanograms per milliliter for optimal muscle preservation. Habit number 4. Daily strategies for managing inflammation. What commonalities exist among superagers who exhibit exceptional muscle strength? All of them display significantly low levels of inflammation. It is now acknowledged by researchers that chronic low-grade inflammation, often termed inflammation, plays a significant role in the muscle loss observed in older adults. This quiet inflammatory mechanism triggers molecular pathways that degrade muscle protein more rapidly than your body can regenerate it. It is particularly troubling that inflammation interferes with anabolic signals, which are vital for promoting muscle growth following exercise or protein intake. A substantial study conducted by Tufts University revealed that older adults displaying elevated inflammation markers experienced a rate of muscle mass loss 3 times greater than their counterparts with lower levels independent of their workout routines or protein consumption. The individuals who exhibit remarkable longevity and vitality adhere to targeted anti-inflammatory strategies that many older adults tend to overlook. First, they emphasize the importance of sleep quality, ensuring they obtain 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted rest in completely darkened environments. Lack of sleep can elevate inflammatory cytokines by as much as 40%, directly contributing to the acceleration of muscle breakdown. Second, they pay careful attention to gut health. Recent findings from the University of California suggest that changes in gut bacteria associated with aging play a direct role in systemic inflammation. Individuals known for their exceptional longevity incorporate a variety of fiber sources into their daily diets, targeting over 30 different plant foods each week. They also include fermented options, such as yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut, rich in natural probiotics. Third, they approach exercise intensity with a strategic mindset. Consistent movement is vital, but undertaking excessive high-intensity exercise may result in elevated inflammation in older adults. Those who excel in maintaining their youthfulness often engage in moderate-intensity exercise on most days, incorporating brief high-intensity intervals a few times per week. They consistently integrate specific anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, adding a dosage of 2 to 3 grams daily from fatty fish or supplements, along with curcumin from turmeric and polyphenol-rich foods, such as berries, green tea and extra virgin olive oil, can be transformative. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that this combination can reduce inflammatory markers by as much as 29%, within a 12-week period. It is advisable to track your inflammation levels through a simple blood test that measures high-sensitivity C-reactive protein, hCRP. Individuals classified as superagers typically display levels below 1.0 mg per liter, in contrast to the average senior who tends to have levels 3 to 5 times higher. Habit number 3. Consistently incorporating targeted micronutrients into your daily routine. While traditional nutrition guidance often emphasizes macronutrients such as protein, carbohydrates, and fats, individuals known for their exceptional longevity and muscle strength carefully consider specific micronutrients that play a crucial role in enhancing muscle function and facilitating protein synthesis. These critical nutrients enable your body to effectively utilize protein intake and amplify the benefits of your exercise routine. Without them, it's possible to consume adequate protein and maintain a consistent exercise regimen, yet still experience a decline in muscle tissue. Magnesium stands out as a key element, frequently noted by researchers at the University of Vermont as the overlooked electrolyte essential for optimal muscle health. A substantial majority of seniors exceeding 70% exhibit a deficiency in this critical mineral, which plays a role in over 300 enzymatic reactions related to muscle function. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2021 discovered that older adults with adequate magnesium levels exhibited a 30% increase in grip strength and markedly improved physical performance compared to those with even mild deficiencies. Individuals known for their exceptional longevity often include magnesium-rich foods in their daily diet, such as dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate, and frequently supplement with highly bioavailable forms like magnesium glycinate or threonate. Next we have creatine, a supplement that extends its benefits beyond young bodybuilders. Findings from McMaster University indicate that seniors who supplemented with creatine experienced remarkable improvements in muscle mass, strength, and cognitive function, surpassing the benefits of strength training alone. Consuming 3 to 5 grams daily can enhance muscular energy production and elevate water content within muscle cells, fostering an anabolic environment. Methylated B12 is another frequently underestimated B vitamin. With advancing age, the efficiency of B12 absorption significantly diminishes, primarily due to reduced stomach acid production. Alarmingly, commonly used medications such as metformin and proton pump inhibitors further deplete this crucial vitamin. A deficiency directly impacts muscle energy production and nerve function. Those who excel in aging often opt to supplement with methylcobalamin, the bioactive form rather than the cheaper cyanocobalamin version found in standard multivitamins. Trace minerals such as zinc, selenium, and chromium play a pivotal role in supporting protein synthesis and enhancing insulin sensitivity, both of which are critical for efficient nutrient delivery to muscles. A thorough investigation by Harvard University revealed that older adults with adequate levels of these trace minerals retained up to 22% more muscle mass over 5 years compared to those with deficiencies. Rather than relying on a generic multivitamin, individuals who excel in aging often undergo micronutrient testing to pinpoint specific deficiencies and tailor their supplementation accordingly. This personalized approach ensures they meet their unique biochemical needs, without unnecessary spending on non-essential nutrients. Habit number 2. Maintaining your neuromuscular junctions. There's an intriguing phenomenon that often goes unnoticed by many seniors. Muscle loss extends beyond just the muscle fibers themselves. The initial decline typically occurs in the connections between your nerves and muscles. These connections, called neuromuscular junctions, function like electrical outlets, providing the thirst energy for muscle activation. As deterioration occurs, a process that accelerates significantly after age 60, the brain's ability to communicate efficiently with the muscles diminishes, regardless of protein intake or exercise frequency. Recent research conducted at the University of Michigan has revealed that superagers exhibiting remarkable strength display significantly healthier neuromuscular junctions compared to their average senior counterparts. Remarkably, researchers have identified specific strategies that can preserve and potentially rejuvenate these critical connections. The first practice involves precision movement patterns that demand accuracy and coordination. Engaging in activities such as Tai Chi, dance, tennis, or even ping pong has demonstrated a unique ability to enhance neural connections to muscles, surpassing the benefits of simple walking or traditional strength training. These activities compel your nervous system to engage muscle fibers in precise patterns, thereby strengthening the neuromuscular junctions. A study published in 2020 in the Journal of Physiology found that older adults participating in coordination-demanding activities twice a week experienced a 31% improvement in neuromuscular junction preservation, compared to those who engaged solely in conventional exercise routines. The second practice focuses on compounds specifically designed to enhance neuromuscular health. Research indicates that alpha-lipoic acid and acetyl L-carnitine offer protective benefits to the nerve muscle against oxidative damage. Notably, specialized forms of vitamin B1, such as benfotiamine and huperzine A, derived from Chinese club moss, can boost acetylcholine levels, the key neurotransmitter responsible for muscle activation. Superagers also engage in targeted breathing techniques that stimulate the vagus nerve, which plays a crucial role in regulating neuromuscular communication. Practicing simple techniques, such as box breathing, inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and holding for another 4, daily for just 5 minutes, can enhance neural activation of muscles by as much as. The link between cognitive engagement and neuromuscular maintenance is particularly fascinating. A groundbreaking study by Columbia University revealed that older adults who consistently engaged in complex cognitive activities exhibited markedly improved muscle function. The researchers concluded that cognitive challenges directly benefit the neuromuscular system through interconnected neural pathways. By applying these neuromuscular maintenance strategies, superagers preserve the critical connections that allow their brains to effectively engage muscle fibers well into their 80s and beyond. Habit number 1. Engaging in progressive resistance training, the most significant habit distinguishing 80-year-olds with extraordinary strength, has been identified, a practice that researchers at Harvard University have deemed the single most effective anti-aging intervention ever discovered: progressive resistance training. Yet, distinct from the generic approaches employed by many seniors, superagers exhibiting strength levels decades younger than their chronological age engage in resistance training, following targeted protocols that address the biological processes underlying muscle loss. Here's a fundamental truth many seniors overlook: muscle function adheres to the principle of use it or lose it. However, muscles must be progressively challenged to ensure their preservation. Merely walking, doing water aerobics, or using the same light weights week after week is insufficient for maintaining muscle beyond age 60. What distinguishes the superagers' approach? Intensity over duration. Findings from McMaster University suggest that older adults engaging in high-intensity resistance training, approaching muscle failure twice weekly, experience greater muscle gains than those performing moderate-intensity training 5 times weekly. Reaching temporary muscular failure, the point where you cannot complete another repetition with proper form, triggers significant anabolic responses, stimulating muscle protein synthesis for up to 72 hours post-workout. Compound movements. Superagers prioritize exercises that engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously: squats, deadlifts, rows, presses, and pulls, often adapted to individual mobility and joint health needs. These movements elicit a broader hormonal response compared to isolation exercises like bicep curls. Progressive overload. They systematically increase resistance or difficulty over time. Muscles adapt to the stress imposed, meaning stagnant weights lead to plateaus. Superagers meticulously track progress and push for incremental improvements. Emphasis on eccentric phases. The lowering phase of exercises is particularly effective for boosting strength in older adults. Controlled lowering increases muscle fiber tension while minimizing joint stress. A landmark study by the University of Alabama found that individuals in their 70s engaging in progressive resistance training gained an average of 3.3 pounds of muscle and a 35% increase in strength within just 12 weeks, with parallel improvements in blood sugar control, bone density, and cognitive function. The most common mistake: misconceptions that resistance training is risky or irrelevant for seniors. Neglecting it accelerates frailty, falls, and loss of independence. Even adopting just one habit from this list, prioritizing progressive resistance training, can profoundly alter your aging trajectory. Begin with professional guidance. Start at appropriate intensities, and gradually progress. Just 2 30-minute sessions weekly can yield transformative results. These are the 7 evidence-backed habits, explaining how certain 80-year-olds maintain muscle strength comparable to individuals decades younger. Start today with the habit that seems easiest to adopt. Then gradually integrate others. The choices you make now will shape your future strength and independence. We invite your insights. Which of these habits are you currently practicing? Which one surprised you the most? Do you know any 70 or 80-year-olds who exhibit superhuman strength for their age? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear from you. Thank you for watching.